Let's talk about it. Fear. Fear has a way of making you feel stuck. It makes you feel as if you're non-mobile, like you can't do much. It's like a sting from a scorpion or a snake, and it just paralyzes your whole body. And it has this sneaky way of coming in and whispering lies that's not even true, but we believe it. Sometimes we get stuck on a what if. What if this doesn't work, or what if that doesn't work? Fear has its way where it can make you feel like you're arrested. Have you ever felt like like you're just arrested in your own mind? I have. I've been there, and I've seen what it does to people, especially people if all of their lives they were successful and thriving. Fear will come around and take it from them when they actually lose. First time they lose in life. Some people don't take it well. A lot of people they experience failure early on, but those that never experience failure and they don't have the tools to overcome it, man, the rest of their lives they're just on that one moment of failing. And I've seen it time after time. People just so scared to lose. Can you guys imagine if when we go back to us being toddlers, 2 years old or 3 years old, and we're trying to walk? Imagine just the first time falling. You would think that you failed, that this is the end of the world, and I cannot walk because I fell. Well, what does the toddler do? The baby and the toddler doesn't have no recollection of fear. The baby gets back up and even plays with things that are dangerous. This is why you got to safe proof your house. But it's a level of curiosity. It's a level of, I know I'm supposed to grow from here. I'm not supposed to stay just like this. So what happens is when we get older, when we begin to grow in life and we take on someone else's identity, it's not even ours. It's not who we truly were. We're programmed at a young age to be like what the world tells us to be. And as believers, if you're walking, following Christ, that's why it seems so frustrating when we have to do what Christ tells us to do, right? Do what God tells us to do. And we get so frustrated because it's like, it's not easy. It's not easy following him. But that was the way that he intended you to be. But we picked up someone else's identities and philosophies and thought patterns, and we thought that was the right thing to do. A lot of us we mimicked our environment, our parents, our friends, maybe somewhere you stayed, and you begin to pick up this language, and you thought, well, the whole world is like this. I left Miami, and when I left Miami, I came to Georgia. I was like, the world is so much bigger than what I perceived it to be. People are different. And it really expanded my mind and my thought form of, well, I thought the hood I grew up in, that was the biggest thing. Like everywhere was like this. And until I left Miami, until I got out on my own and I decided to do something different. And that's when I realized, like, man, I was in a confinement. What a great mind just stuck. My mind was stuck just on my environment, just on the box that I was in. I was in this small box called the hood and called family values. That some values was really good, but some patterns. Well, let me say this: family patterns, not values. Family patterns. And I had to create a way for myself because a lot of the family patterns and a lot of my environment was built off of fear. The fear of what if, the fear of what not to do and what to do. And you got to do things this way in order to get out. But everybody that was in the hood, everybody that was trapped, they knew what to do, but a lot of people just didn't do it. And it goes back to the mind, renewing your mind, reframing your mind. The mind is the most powerful thing on this earth, but it's also the hardest thing to change. I'm going to say that again. The mind is the most powerful thing on this earth, but also it's the hardest thing to change. And how do you expect to get something new if you stay the same? Like fear is just an emotion. It's energy in motion. It's energy that's just flowing from one end of the spectrum to another end, and it's going through you. But a lot of us hold on to it when it's passing by because energy is always moving. It's never stagnant. Just like us, I know you feel stuck, but you're doing something. It's just that you're doing the wrong thing. That's why you feel stuck, because you're moving more so in a negative energy. You're moving in the wrong direction. So what happens? The indication of being stuck or feeling paralyzed come to play because you're moving in the wrong direction that's not connected to your purpose. So once you understand that fear is just this small emotion that's coming and going, then you'll begin to see, okay, well, I don't have to hold on to this. I don't have to hold on to the what ifs. And now you can hold on to, what if I don't take this opportunity? What if I stay here? That's the question that you need to ask, because if you're trying to go to the next level, if you're trying to elevate and you're stuck on the what if this doesn't work? What if it does work? Are you ready for that? Are you ready to go to the next level if it works? If it works, fear comes in as an indicator to test you to see if you say what you want, if you truly want it, right? So it comes in to whisper these thoughts because it never seen what you want. Your environment doesn't match this new belief that you have. So it's coming in and it's trying to disrupt you so you can stay safe, because it doesn't know that, hey, this wasn't normal for me. You know, a lot of the ways that we grew up, it wasn't normal. This way of a limiting belief, this mind, like I was stuck. I was so stuck in my belief, and I thought everything I did was right. I thought everybody else was wrong and I was right. Even though I will agree with people when they was trying to give me a different perspective at a time when I didn't fully develop my mind and my brain and my identity, still in the back of my mind, I would say, I know, I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it my way. They don't know what they're talking about. My way is better. My way, I would receive success. I would achieve success. And I never achieved success, right? Not outside of football or basketball. I didn't have the success that I truly wanted. But in my way of thinking, I was like, you know what? I'm doing it my way and I'm not listening. Matter of fact, I'm going to listen to you, but I'm not going to do what you told me to do because my way is better. And on the bottom of that was fear of me having to change. I'm telling you, a lot of us are so scared to change that we will go through the fire because we don't want to change. And here's the thing. It's so simple to change once you have the right systems in place, the right people's in place, and you can actually thrive. So environment is key. Environment is key on shifting from fear to taking action. And fear is a choice. It's a choice. You have the ability to choose to hold on to it, and you have the ability to allow it to flow through you. Because the great people that you see, they feel the same way you feel. They feel that fear. They feel that maybe this might not work. They feel everything, but they decide to take action. They decide, you know what? In order for me to get something new, I have to become something new, and I have to do something new. That's the only way that you're going to achieve something new in life, a different result, is becoming someone new. Getting the books, reading, and reading people that has a different thought pattern. And guys, stop hating on people that's successful. That's a form of fear. That's a form of jealousy. And if you're a believer, you're not supposed to operate like that. You're like, well, that person can do it, I can do it. No, you should already know you can do what you can do. It's not, don't wait till someone else does something for you to say, you know what, I actually can do it now. No, you need to already know through your belief system that I can do anything I put my mind through. I could do anything because Christ is with me. Jesus is with me, and I can operate, flow. I could flow how I want in anything that I do, as long as it's connected to my purpose. If it's connected to your purpose, you're going to succeed. That's like a apple tree. You plant an apple tree, eventually it's going to succeed, right? It's going to produce fruit because that's what it was made to do. Now, when you first see that seed, it doesn't look like it's going to produce anything, but give it some time. It will begin to flourish. And year after year, it will produce fruits and more. It's not it. And the thing is, all of the fruits from the apple tree, the apples, they have seeds inside of it too. So now you can go ahead and plant those new things and expand yourself so you can produce more and more. So how do we get out of this fear thing? How do we escape this trap of fear? You need courage. You need to be doing something that you don't like to do at least once a day. Something that gives you a little fear. You don't have to do something that's huge. Start by with something that's so small that you know you can do it. And once you do it, you just keep adding on to it. You keep adding on to it, layer by layer, step by step. And now once you build courage, because courage is a momentum. You got to understand, courage is a momentum. So you got to build enough courage. You have to overcome so many obstacles. So many times you're feeling stuck or fear. You have to build that up. So when that big Goliath comes up, now you can take down your Goliath. Now you can actually succeed in life. So this is if you apply this, your life will change forever. Your life will change forever. And this is what we teach over at King Speaks Life. We teach you how to overcome fear, how to operate in your godlyhood and who God called you to be. So if you haven't joined, go to kingspeakslife.com right now and we have courses, we have coaching programs. Right now I'm having the 6-week program where I'm coaching you one-on-one. It's me and you each week, week in, week out. We're getting in it. I'm giving you the tools so you could just unlock your purpose. Make the investment in yourself, okay? Make the investment in yourself because you're worth it. You are what produce fruit. So go there and see you guys next time. Peace.